Hello everyone and welcome to PendulumEdu, and here in this session we are going to discuss yet another set of words for you guys to master vocabulary. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe it right away for regular sessions with us. Let's begin with today's session. The article for today heads as Connecting More People on PM WANI. Public Wi-Fi is a low-cost option. Now guys, see PM WANI, if you identify Hindi word maybe, right, WANI, so it's like voice, okay? And when it comes connecting more people, we're talking about bringing people all connected. Now this has, if I talk about Prime Minister Modi has come up with something new, and I'm going to tell you about that. Public Wi-Fi is a low-cost option to reach unserved citizens and grow the economy. If you provide internet to the public at large, it is definitely going to help us and the nation in different ways. The central government's move to enable public Wi-Fi data service through small retail data offices can get many more people connected. Just as long-distance telephony was expanded through STD public call offices over 3 decades ago. This is another example quoted, and they are comparing, or they are making a comparison with long-distance telephony, and which was expanded, or which was given through STD public calls, and all these offices, public offices like STD booths that were created. Bringing broadband internet to remote locations. Remote is an adjective used right here, which means distant. In Hindi we say दूर. So जो कि दूर के जो locations हैं, अगर आप you provide the minimum investment, अगर we provide the broadband service at the minimum price and minimum investment that we can put in, then this is definitely going to bring people, it is going to connect people well, because we believe at the present stage that internet is something that is bringing people together. It is, though it has its cons, it's obvious everything has its pros and cons, but at present we just have to look to the positive side, okay, the brighter side. And giving subscribers the option of making small need-based payments to use it has remained a challenge thus far. Until now, there are people, see in public what happens if you don't have proper internet connection, then there are things that online payments get debarred, they get deferred, people are unable to make it. With defer I mean कि वो नहीं हो पाती हैं, like एक obstruction हो जाता है, रुकावट बन जाता है, ठीक है? तो उस चीज़ को ओवरकम करने के लिए for that, अगर हम वाईफाई, पब्लिक वाईफाई की बात करें, तो ये अब तक तो until now, so far it has been a challenge. Now, but the Prime Minister Wi-Fi Access Network, that is one, okay, Wi-Fi Access Network Interface. So this is again important from your current affairs perspective. What is PM WANI? It is Prime Minister Wi-Fi Access Network Interface scheme approved by the Union Cabinet, aims to bridge that divide using wireless technologies. So the purpose or the aim behind bringing this scheme is कि हम ब्रिज कर पाएँ वो गैप जो कि है when it comes to using the Wi-Fi technologies or wireless technologies. जैसे हम online payments की बात कर रहे हैं, maybe something else that we do, like जैसे हम payments हो गए, हम tickets book कर रहे हैं, anything, even a minute of facilities that can be generated, that can be provided at large through this scheme. So this is what the Prime Minister wishes now, is looking forward to now. Further, it has been stated, potentially, internet access will connect a new wave of users not just to commercial and entertainment options, but also to education, telehealth, and agricultural extension, and bring greater accountability. Accountability is noun, which means responsibility. So see, things will come, कहते हैं ना जवाबदेही या जिम्मेदारी. तो अगर हम सिर्फ वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस स्कीम from entertainment purposes or for commercial purposes, but we are also trying to cover the education sector through it, agriculture also, and telehealth. But if this is done, definitely if things expand, okay, जैसे हमारा भी, if we get promoted, then we get a better or higher responsibility along with that. So bring greater accountability to government by boosting transparency. Transparency is noun. Now transparency means pardarshita. Okay, clarity and interactivity. So आपस में interaction बढ़ना चाहिए. The government is hoping that by cutting through layers of bureaucracy and eliminating licenses and fees, so bureaucracy is delayed because of public or officials, or you can say government officials. उसको हम bureaucracy कहते हैं. Bureaucracy is also a noun. Okay, so this is the term that has, तो इसको remove करना, licenses और जो fees हैं उनको भी eliminate करना. It can make it easy even for a tea shop owner to register online as a service provider, opening up new income avenues. अभी क्या होता है, you need different licenses, you have to pay different fee. There is layer of bureaucracy, that is बहुत सारे steps हैं जिनको remove करने की आवश्यकता है, तो delay होता रहता है because of that. अगर एक simple सा एक step होगा जहाँ पर any simple vendor, any vendor, local vendor can register itself on the online platform, it will become easier and it will open new way of income for it. 3 years ago, when TRI outlined the plan and initiated the first pilot, outline is to draft. Outline is a verb which means to draft, that is banana. So when it outlined the plan and initiated the first pilot of a public Wi-Fi system on the WANI architecture, it noted that a 10% rise in the net penetration led to a 1.4% increase in GDP. So the impact is also getting here on GDP, which is a positive impact. There is a rise of 1.4% in GDP. If this is the case, then why not to use this technology? Public Wi-Fi, however, suffered neglect because it was seen as a competitor to data services sold by mobile telecom firms rather than as the complementary technology it is. Now, when public Wi-Fi came into being, then the mobile telecom firms came and they were in the picture and questioning that they are at loss now. So things have to be taken care of very well. If we need to see, it has to be a win-win situation wherein one section, if it's getting benefited, the other section should not be in loss. It should be a win-win situation. So though if we talk about mobile telecom firms, though in providing internet is the complementary technology that it provides, but still if they face loss in this section, then again the government has to consider this because that would also form a part of the GDP. Moving ahead, the writer has also added this part, a rapid scale up, that is increase. Badhoti of internet in rural India will be transformative given the low level of penetration, 27.57 subscribers per 100 population in 2019. And Wi-Fi linked to broadband fiber service is the fastest route to achieving that. So this is the ratio out of 100 that are subscribing. Upcoming mobile technologies such as 5G may provide good quality data, but they involve high investment in new spectrum, that is range. Spectrum is noun, range. उनका जो दायरा होता है, तो नए दायरे में अगर देखा जाए तो उन्होंने they're planning to involve or to get into high investment. Connectivity, equipment and regular subscriber fees. The WANI system offers an elegant way forward to connect low revenue consumers. Elegant way, that is a better way, a decent way. It is an adjective which means a decent way. कहते हैं एक बेहतर तरीका लेकर आ रहे हैं कि आप लो रेवेन्यू कस्टमर्स से कैसे कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. It opens up opportunities for community organizations, libraries, educational institutions, panchayats, and small entrepreneurs to tap into a whole new ecosystem, purchasing bandwidth from a public data office aggregator to serve local consumers. So these are the sections, or these are the major parts that it wishes to focus, whether it's the education, whether it's the small entrepreneurs or panchayats. Everything this Wi-Fi scheme wants everything to be linked and connected. What the citizen expects is a robust service. Robust again is an adjective here. It is an adjective which means strong service. Okay, it wants a strong service, मजबूत service चाहिए जो कि अच्छी service हो, क्योंकि internet connection अगर strong नहीं है, if it is not powerful, then the service will be of hardly any use. Like people will not take much notice of it. Protection of data integrity is the second thing, that if you are providing this service at large to the public, then their data should be well protected. Transparency on commercial use of data, clarity on the commercial use of this data, and security against the cyber attacks. Like online, if you see, then there are many naive people who would come up to use this service or facility. You have to protect them from cyber attacks. Moving ahead, the writer has also added that the government must also ensure, that is a verb which means to make sure. इस चीज़ का उनको एक कहते हैं ना, एक कॉन्फिडेंस देना होगा. Ensure true unbundling of hardware, software, apps and payment gateways in the WANI system, as advocated by TRI to prevent monopolies. कि by unbundling, that is to open up or to provide. So providing कोई भी हो, चाहे हार्डवेयर, सॉफ्टवेयर, ऐप पेमेंट, कुछ भी हो, सब कुछ प्रोवाइडेड होना चाहिए. बिकॉज इफ दिस इज नॉट द केस, देन देयर वुड अगेन बी मोनोपोली. अगर इसमें से कोई भी एक चीज़ ऐसी रह गई, तो जो प्राइवेट सेक्टर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, दे विल अगेन प्ले द मोनोपोली कैरेक्टर. Existing public Wi-Fi options run on a limited scale by some entities compel consumers. Compel is a verb which means to force. कहते हैं ना, एक उनको जबरदस्ती करना. ठीक है. Consumers to pay through a single gateway app. कुछ ऐसी भी आपने देखी होंगी ऑप्शंस होते हैं जहाँ पर they ask you to pay through Paytm only or through Google Pay only or पर्टिकुलर. सो वो कंपेल करती है कंज्यूमर्स को एक पर्टिकुलर गेटवे के थ्रू पेमेंट करने का, जो कि पब्लिक इज आस्किंग कि ऐसा वानी सिस्टम में ना हो. Underscoring the need for reform. Underscore, that is a verb. It means to emphasize. जोर डालना. तो वो इस बात पर जोर डाल रहे हैं कि ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. Executed properly, the public data offices of PM WANI can do what the PCOs did for phone calls, going well beyond ease of doing business to genuinely empower citizens. So what PCOs did at the time of these phone calls and the telephone booths that we're talking about, PDO, that is public data offices under the PM WANI scheme, would definitely help us empower the citizens. So this is what the article is about, and this is what the writer wishes to inform us and suggest at the end to the public, to the government as well. So these were the words that I wish to discuss with you guys for today. The list of the words is right there on the site, and you can go there through this link given in the description to you guys. You have the list of words wherein you have synonyms, antonyms and example sentences to know the usage of these words in a better way. And you guys can comment and let us know your own sentences using these words that you've learned. Let me know the words that you remember from the last session as well. I shall see you soon in the next session. Do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed it so far. Thank you so much.